Hello and welcome back to another episode of Jacob's Fast Tips and Talks. What color would my hair be if I dyed it purple? A. Purple. B. Light purple. C. Dark purple. Or D. Sandwich. Leave your guess in the comments, and we'll tell you what the answer is next week. Here's a hint. It's sandwich. Next, let's talk about the reason why video games both suck but are also awesome. Because they rot your brain. But what are we to really say they rot your brain? Because, TV rots your brain too, but no one ever talks about TV the same way they talk about video games. I mean, really, how much worse are video games from TV? Now, I'm going to compare playing video games and watching TV. The difference is that while you play video games, you have more mental stipulation because you're moving your thumbs and pressing buttons and pressing more buttons and staring at a screen and watching what happens. Now, I do admit that while you do press buttons while you watch TV, you press buttons a lot less, and there's no sticks to move like there is on a controller or on a computer. But the computers aren't in the conversation right now. So, what my basic point is that there are more people that complain about how terrible video games for you are than there are people complaining about how terrible TV is for you are. But TV is actually worse, even though there's more people that hate video games. And now, we're going to do a commercial break, because that's really the only thing that we know how to script. Yeah.
Hello. You're probably wondering why this is in black and white. Well, that's because this was filmed. This was pre-filmed about 200,000 million minus 200,000 million years ago. And then add 400. So this was filmed 600 years ago. So, as you can see, I have with my new product, the invisible stick. Most people didn't realize that I invented this because it was invisible and I lost it, so I wasn't able to share it with the world. But I finally invented invisible sticks. Now, you can poke your friends and they won't even know it's you. You'll just be like, oh no, it wasn't me. So now, with the invisible stick, you can poke your friends, or maybe even catch a flying ball and break your invisible stick, which will therefore cause the stick to not be invisible anymore, but that's okay, because they didn't know you had a stick in the first place, and you'll become a magician automatically. So with your invisible stick here, you can obviously poke on walls. As you can see, it still makes noise, and it is, in fact, real. So, now we're going to be talking about our newest product, the invisible... Can you guess what it is?
Is it a sandwich?
No, you fool! It's an invisible plate.
Oh, I knew that.
A plate of iron. So that way, you can throw it like Captain America does, even though it's not even a circle, it's an actual square, because it's a plate. And you can throw it at your friends, and they'll become unconscious. You fool!
This commercial break was sponsored by invisible people with terrible ideas. They have the power to turn things invisible, but they sure don't know what to turn invisible. I hope you enjoyed that commercial break. Many wonderful things have been said on it. So, today we're going to be exploring our innermost, darkest secrets that you want to do, because you secretly are a psychopath. Now, my darkest, deepest, deadliest, evilest secret that I've always wanted to do was take a match and light a place on fire and then pull the fire alarm, just because I've never got to pull a fire alarm before. And this has been our segment of secret, evil, dark things you really want to do but won't tell anyone.
Yeah, hello, today we're selling drugs. This is the year 250,000. Today we have the state-of-the-art drugs. It makes you crazy. Well, yeah, it's so beautiful, man. I can't.
So after that interesting commercial break that apparently we weren't told was going to be aired, we have more things to talk about. Like, what was the drug that they took in that commercial? Was it A, acid, B, weed, C, crack, or D, a future drug that we don't know about but will be invented by me? I'll give you a hint. It's sandwich. So, let's dissect that video. First off, we saw the random guy spazzing out, going crazy like he was high. Well, obviously he was high, but what type of high? Now, as you can see, he was constantly lifting his hands in the air and shouting out random things. Well, there are many drugs that cause you to shout your hands in the air and wave random things. Well, what drugs could that be? Probably all of the drugs that I've listed so far. So, next hint that we have that he was taking drugs of some kind is the fact that he was also blue and freaking out all over the screen. I mean, there were two of him. Jeez, what the heck? Now we are going to be going to our next commercial of the commercial break that we're still doing apparently. So, here we go.
Hello! Today is the year 2015,
Whoa.
which will not be discovered until the year 2016.
Whoa.
Now, today we're going to be talking to you about our newest product that has been invented. It's called invisibility itself.
Whoa.
Now, you can add it to anything and it'll be invisible.
Whoa.
Like me.
Oh. Where'd he go? He didn't just turn invisible, did he? Wow, this is so weird.
Now,
Oh.
I am back, you fools!
Whoa.
As you can see, this invisible really does work.
Whoa.
Now, I can even try it on this phone.
Oh.
And now it's back, as you can see. Here you go, good sir. Now, thanks to my greatest invention, the invisibility itself can cause anything to be invisible, and I can finally see what's behind this freaking door! Get ready for this. I found what was in that door.
What?
Need to know business. You got it. This is sponsored by me, and if you dare to cross me again, I will turn you invisible like a freak! Here you go.
Happy Halloween. How are you guys doing today? I just realized halfway through this video that Halloween just happened. And so, as a thing to do for Halloween, we have decided to chop off the camera guy's left finger on his toes, which are glued to his nostrils over his left earlobe's right butt cheek. Drugs. Aliens! Aliens are attacking. We have proof. They're taking over camera guys' TV shows and putting crappy commercials that don't even make sense instead of the actual video. I figured this out. We've been hacked. We must hide. Follow me. There's a secret through this door. No one will ever know that we're here. Not even the aliens. Are you ready? Stay here.
I'll be back. If I don't come back in 30 seconds, that means I've been murderly killed by aliens.